Yo! What's up, everybody, and welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. Justin, yo! Welcome to the live show. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here. It's episode 153 for the week of November 15th, 2020. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire, and this week I'm joined by the man who was nearly blind, Will, aka I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, do you want to let the folks know what happened before we started recording this week's show?
Yeah, so I couldn't find my freaking glasses. I woke up, I was like scrambling. I heard them fall off my nightstand in the middle of the night, and it's probably because I would turn and flip around a lot. So I was like, I picked them up in the morning. I couldn't find them. They were just gone. I checked everywhere. I was like checking the bed frame, checking underneath like my nightstand. Turns out they fell on this little shelf. They opened up and they were like latched onto the side of the shelf, and they were just like hanging there, which I didn't expect. But yeah, sorry for the delay, folks. It's all because I couldn't find my damn glasses.
What a great time to, you know, there are days where I think about it, I'm like, man, I would love to have LASIK. And then I'm always afraid of being that like 1% or less than 1% that your eyesight just completely gets fucked up because of it, you know?
Yeah.
And
well, even I mean, we're getting towards 30, but yeah. I've heard of people who have had LASIK in their 20s that by the time they're 50, it starts like going away. Like you start losing your vision again.
Right. So you might need a second treatment.
Yep. So sometimes it's not worth it till you're a little bit older. Sure.
And then also I just think about it. I'm like, but it's just so much easier to just take my glasses off and put them back on, you know? And I was never a contacts person. I don't like touching my eye. So like I could never, I mean, I bet you get used to it after a while, but like, I just don't like that. No, thank you.
I can't do it either.
It's unbelievable. Okay. So before we get into what's within this week's episode of the show, we just want to talk about something that happened over the week as well in the Call of Duty landscape and in the life landscape, as a matter of fact. So Pharaoh of the Florida Mutineers has passed away. And this is the statement from the Mutineers. I just want to read it on the show. So the Mutineers family sadly confirms today the sudden passing of Maurice Pharaoh Henriquez from multiple heart attacks. At his family's request, we report that his tragic death was not ruled a suicide. This is an unfathomable loss for his family, friends, and our Florida Mutineers team. He will be greatly missed every day. Pharaoh, we didn't know you, like personally or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is that you didn't deserve to go. And it's incredibly sad. And we wish your family the absolute best. And yeah, I don't really have much else to add other than that this is just a tragic loss for everybody involved. So, Will, on that somber note, would you like to know what's coming up on this week's episode of the show?
Yeah, what do you got for us?
All right. We have, well, Will, who needs Halo Infinite when there are Halo tournaments happening all over the fucking place? I mean, we would like it, don't get me wrong, but I mean, hey. So Will's got a lot of tournaments to go through. We have Halo 4 PC has a release date, and Will, guess what?
Crossplay.
Well, not only that, but I was right.
Oh yeah,
my
the 17th.
Right, yeah.
The mid-month, yep.
Feels good. We have a sneak peek into the next season of MCC, what we're going to be getting there. The Green Wall officially returns. We're going to talk about that major news story in COD and Other Games Watch at the tail end of the show. And then, of course, Will hinted at it last week, and we're going to talk about it this week. Destiny 2 Beyond Light has released. We have played a decent chunk of it so far. We're more than likely going to be playing today. Is that correct, Will? Is that a correct assumption?
Yeah. I played a lot yesterday.
Motherfucker. Okay, so we're gonna be playing today, but yeah, so we'll talk about that at the end of the show as well. But before we get into any of that, let's get into some competitive news. Europa Halo is looking for talent. This is by Europa Halo on Twitter, and I quote, Season 2 of the Pro Series is just around the corner, and actually, it has already started. To keep up our coverage of the Pro Series, we still want to chat to aspiring casters and content creators to join our team. Reach out to us if you're interested in joining the Europa Halo team. So please reach out to them, DM them on Twitter, and yeah, get your name out there if you want to participate in that. They're a great group of guys, and yeah, it's... regardless of what happened in the Grassroots Cup, it's we won't throw shade anywhere. I'm just kidding. They're a great group of guys, and
yes,
if you want to join up, please reach out to them. The next and final piece of competitive news that we have, the Penn Halo Draft Tournament announcement. This is by Penn Halo, and I misspelled tournament in the show notes. So, this is a draft tournament. There are two important dates. The draft day, which is the 22nd of November, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and tournament day, which is the 29th of November at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Signups are final. There are no refunds. Entry fees starting at $10 from the 29th of October to the 1st of November, so that's past. $15 through the 15th of this month, so today, and then $20 after the 16th of November. The format is double elimination, and the prizing is winner takes all, starting at $500, but scaled up based on the number of players. You can see the prize section for more information in the link provided in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, ! Show notes in chat. And that's it for the competitive news. Time for your upcoming tournaments of the week, presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. And still no merch. Today, Sunday, November 15th, we have the Tourney Times Halo 5 1v1 before midnight, the Esports Arena Halo 5 4v4, and the Newell Halo 3 Winter 2020 Sunday Cup. Indeed. Indeed. Check out all of the links, again, in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. On Friday, November 20th, we have the CGL Turkey Brawl Halo 5 2v2, the Hydra Gaming Halo 5 Co-Ed 2v2, the Tourney Times presents Rockets B-Day Frisbee Tournament, whatever the fuck that means, and the HCS Halo 3 MCC Pro Series 4v4. Check those out as well. But we're not done. On Saturday, November 21st, we have the GT Halo Nice Cactus Halo 5 4v4. Their first collaborative tournament is taking place then. And then we have the HCS Halo 5 Pro Series Open tournaments for EU, LATAM, and Australia, New Zealand. And then we have the Sleepy Letty's Pillow Fights Halo 5 Rochambeau tournament. Rochambeau making a comeback. Love to see it. Excited to see that tournament as well. And then finally on Sunday, I was about to say September. On Sunday, November 22nd, the SWAT Nation SWATiversary Halo 5 4v4 and the GM Halo Tournaments Halo 5 FFA. Those are all of your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Except merch. In which case, come on over to hcsprotalk.com. Click on the merch button, and we got some there for you.
All right, before we move on, I was interested in that Rockets Frisbee tourney.
Yeah.
By Nap Times.
Yeah.
And I pulled it up, and all it says is that he has the game type in his file share, but here are the rules listed.
Go for it. What do you got?
So it just says, have fun. No killing any players. DQ of map if you do it. Just saying. So there's no killing, apparently. It says when you score, your team must allow the other team to pick up the ball. If the ball went out of bounds, it's a scramble race like the start of the game. Same goes if the ball expires. If the team does not comply, team captains can reach out to any admin. Result is DQ of map, not series. Record any clips needed to prove, and then all other tourney times and rules apply. So this sounds like almost like ultimate frisbee.
I think that's exactly what it is.
With like a throwable oddball or something.
I think that's exactly what it is, and you have to stand in place once you get it.
Yeah, that might be
I bet
it.
that's exactly what it is. Okay. I'm down.
Interesting.
Some
Interesting.
kooky shit. Like I like that. You know?
Well, it's just another form of the game that it's kind of crazy what you can do within the Halo series for
in Forge
all
and shit?
this.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
in Forge.
It's crazy. Marlon asks, is this the podcast that talks about the Pokemon lore? No. So that is it again for your upcoming tournaments of the week, presented by noobcombo.com. And if I hadn't said it before, check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. You know, except merch, in which case, come on over to HCSProTalk.com and click on the merch button to pick up some merch. Will, we gotta get some new products on there because I want to buy some new products.
Well, can definitely take a look.
I'm just gonna say this. I want to get that Prime membership so we can get like a fucking Flex Fit hat so I can buy it. That's all I want. All right, Will. What do we have next? Roster Media.
All right, this is usually the segment where we talk about changes, shakes up within the Halo space, but there's nothing going on at this time, so I got nothing for you. No major changes that I'm aware of.
This would be a situation where I want that like sad trombone soundbite. Yeah, that's exactly that. Thank you, Will, for doing that. Therefore, with that, would you mind running us through the tournament league recaps of the week?
Yes. So let's start off. There's quite a few here. Hopefully, my voice doesn't give out by the end of this. But the first one we have is the SWAT Nation Challenger Series, number 4, Fallout 2v2. Fourth place went to Border Control, which was Flame and Ruler. Third place went to Swindlers, which was Bohm and Lesh. They took home $50. Second place went to Potatoes Unite, NSG Cereal, and Napburger, taking home $75. And first place went to Murder, which was Young Guns and Dallas Snipes, taking home $125.
Congratulations.
All right, we did have the Esports Arena Halo 5 4v4. In fourth place, we had Skadoodle, which was Galaxy, Neurotical, Swish, and Vetra. Third place, taking home $100, was Fire and Ice, Bullet, Magical Noble, and Running JM. Second, taking home $300, Just Latam, Atzo Drift, Pool Got, and Tapping Buttons. First place, going to Alleyways, taking home $600, Booba Dooba, Trippy, Frosty, and Neptune.
Seeing 2 Latam teams in the top 4 there, that's fucking rad. We say it all the time that seeing this talent come up, we know they have the skills, and just seeing them compete in these community tournaments that are taking place week in, week out, placing top, like that is so fucking cool. And yes, we know that not a ton of pro NA players are playing in these tournaments, but I'm not writing them off at all. Like I think they're going to make an absolute splash come Infinite, and no team should take them lightly.
Yes, sir. All right, moving on. We have the HCS Halo 3 MCC Pro Series 4v4. In third, fourth, we had Ohana. Means family, if you didn't know.
Hey,
this is
you know what?
Shame 7.
Before you say this, funny enough, so we took like an hour road trip yesterday to go help one of Natana's family members with some wood, and we downloaded some movies off Disney Plus for Linnea to watch in the car. One of which we did Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, it's one of my favorites, man.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Go ahead. I'm sorry to derail.
No problem. So again, for the HCS Halo 3 MCC Pro Series 4v4, third, fourth, we had Team Ohana, which was Shame, Avian, Shisa Sweet, and Paradigm. The other third, fourth place team was Antimatter, Most Dope, Phenom, Sargoth, and Employee. Second place went to Warriors, taking home $400, Rain, Shaley, Goofy, and Ryanoob. And first place went to H3 team, yet again, $600, Lethal, Trippy, Gilky, and Ace.
They're just at that other level, man.
That they are. Blue team tournament, Halo 4, 2v2 snipers tournament. Josh, unfortunately you didn't play, but I think you'd rip some faces off with a Halo 4 sniper.
You know what? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, because while I do I'll fucking ride this until I die. While I do enjoy Halo 4's multiplayer, okay, everybody should know this at this point. It's not a secret. No, I'm not gonna fucking compete, and I am not good with the sniper in that game. I'm not.
I feel like just the more we talk about you doing a tournament, the more likely it is to happen.
Yeah, okay. Oh my fuck no. Absolutely not. Read the results, you bastard.
All right. In fourth place, we had Team Straight Trippin'. This was Destiny and Six Jaw Shark. What a name. In third place, we had Team Uwu.
Which I now know the meaning of.
What was that?
Not which I now know the meaning of.
Oh, yes.
Because we looked it up on the show.
Yeah. Oh, fun times. This team included Hero Walrus and Butu, I'm going to go with. Second place went to Snipin' Snipes. I mean, it's fitting for this tournament. $80 to them. It was Snipin' and the Gold Star BR. And first place team was Halo 4 Smile. It's a little like the colon capital D. Taking home $200 is it Furish and Fabe Speed.
That's awesome.
So there you go.
That's awesome. First place team taking home. I mean, first place team in a Halo 4 tournament's Halo 4 smiley face. That's
good. That's good. All right, let's move on. We have some Pro Series Open tournaments results. Of course, Halo 5. Out of the Australia, New Zealand area, third, fourth. We had no game plan. Maybe they should have had a better game plan if they were. No, just kidding. It was Ground Pound 2, Noxious LM, Cloudy, and Geronimo. And then OE Baby was the other third, fourth place team. This was Huzzah, Lucas, Snaky, and Grand Last Shadow. In second place, taking home $400. Final form, Enigma, Ingestix, Pandora's, a Wolf, and Wheezy. And then first place on top, taking home $600. I mean, fitting name since I took home first. It was Madsy, Berserk, Slays, and Seduce.
That's awesome.
All right. On to the EU region. In third, fourth, we had Notorious, which was Jimbo, Snipe Drone, Mose, and Kimbo. And then French guys, which was Zerthos, Mata, Cali, or I bet it's Caleb. I bet that's Caleb and Chronozer.
That's a really good point. That would
the one and the three make a B.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Wouldn't surprise me.
All right. In second place is Mocket, taking home $400. Squashy, Looney, Batchford, and Precisionite. In first place went to Cartel, $600. Shady, Sika, Legend, and SLG, who have been just dominating EU as of late.
That's so fucking cool. It's the same thing about the LATAM taking higher placings in like notoriously NA tournaments. Like, this is fucking rad.
Well, you used to have Jimbo squad with Snipe Drone, Mose, Kimbo. Like, they used to be the top EU team in Halo 5 for a while, and I don't know if I don't know if they're just not, as invested when it was $50,000 prize pools versus $600,
Well, they also made a split like before the end of Halo 5's competitive run.
They did.
Yeah. So, man, I don't know. I don't know if the chemistry's just not there anymore. Like, I don't want to assume, but like,
yeah,
good on Cartel. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's a French squad.
There you go.
The French can win something.
Jesus Christ.
For those who don't know, my family name is French. I come from that area, so
that's why if you ask Siri to call, it's Boyer.
Yeah. Boyer. Anyway, moving on. Halo 5 Pro Series Open Tournament for LATAM. In third through fourth, we had Team Pride, which was Needon, Lure, Atenas, and I'm going to go with Toxie. And then Carnage Gaming, Blueside, Chrono, iCooler, and Dynus. In second place, we had Just LATAM, taking home $400, Atso Drift, Tapping Buttons, and Poolgot. And in first place, Fire and Ice, taking home $600, Bullet, Magico, Running Jam, and Noble.
Awesome. Taking first when it matters there. That's sweet.
Yep. And both those teams were at the top in the H3 arena tournament as well. So cool stuff, man.
Yep.
And then last region here, NA, and third through fourth, we had how do you put it's on Phonum?
Yeah.
On Phonum, yeah. Hallelujah.
Yep.
Pac-Man, Della, Dark Matter, and Secluded. I was gonna say Seduced because I'm used to seeing that name, but it's Secluded.
Yes.
All right, and the other third, fourth place team was Team Zero, Karma, Simply Fear Me, Meiji, and Noah's. Anyway, and then second place team was Skadoodle taking home $400. Swish, Vetra, Neuronical, and Galaxy. First place team, last second, taking home $600. Suppress, Jazero, Savinator, and Ace.
That's awesome.
So there we go. Didn't see the top tier talent really in this, like the the Sentinels.
This is an open tournament, remember?
This is the open tournament. Yes, so
it's
that's right.
The question, this is where the confusion set in, right? Is who, like, if this goes based off of Face It Elo.
Yeah, who is actually in the top 8 or like, right. There was, we needed more clarification, but
still do.
We'll find out next week.
Maybe.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's there we go. That's the tournament and league recaps for the week.
Thank you, Will. It is time for the regular news. Halo 4 release date's been confirmed. Guess what? I got it right, bitches. So, Halo 4 will officially arrive on PC as part of the Master Chief Collection on November 17th. That's Tuesday, this week. Wake up and venture forth into Requiem. And for those who are not aware, that is also the date that the Series S and Series X update for MCC will be releasing as well. We're going to talk about Halo 4 and the next update for MCC very shortly. It's within this segment, but let's just continue on. Next up, the Halo 4 mouse pad is available right now. This is by Halo Gear. Requiem awaits. An ancient adversary has been awakened, and a new challenge for humanity stands before the Master Chief. Control your own fate with our latest amazing mouse pad celebrating the upcoming release of Halo 4 on PC. And it's right behind me. It's right there on the table. See? It's right there.
With the release date for Halo 4, I was kind of hoping it would come out on the 7th, because then it would be 1/17, November 7th. But we got an extra one in there, so with the 17.
That would be pretty sweet. Next news story: Halo TV series recasts Cortana with original voice actress. This is by Joe Screbbles of IGN. IGN can exclusively reveal that Showtime's Halo TV series has recast its Cortana actress, bringing in Jen Taylor for the role. You'll know Taylor from her role as Cortana in all the mainline Halo games. Cortana, the AI that assists and occasionally turns on Master Chief throughout the game series, was originally due to be played on TV by Natasha McElhone. Probably mispronounced that, and I apologize. Who was cast in a dual role, also playing Cortana's creator, Dr. Catherine Halsey. Oh. Due to scheduling difficulties caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, McElhone can no longer complete her work as Cortana, but will continue in the role of Halsey. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited to I thought that was a really cool idea that, like, hey, let's just bring in Jen since she's done Cortana forever. All right, let's talk about Halo 4. The MCC development and flighting updates is by Postums. Welcome back for another MCC development and flighting update for a very action-packed week in the world of Halo and Xbox. Just in case you missed the news, the Xbox Series S and X have released, and we announced that Halo 4 is coming to PC on the 17th. Many new features, new options, a new season, and overall goodness are coming to y'all very soon. With Halo 4 being on the horizon, we are going to talk about some features we've seen pop up in community questions, squash a rumor around ranks resetting, and talk a little bit about what sort of new seasonal content players can expect next week. Let's jump right in. Halo 4 launch info. On Tuesday, November 17th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Halo 4 will officially be released to PC. This launch will include new features such as interpolation for Halo 4 at 60 FPS or 60 plus FPS, Season 4 and all new unlocks, text chat filtering, thank God, FOV sliders for the Xbox Series S and X, cross-play for multiplayer, server regional selection for matchmaking, updated video settings per title, new multiplayer offerings, and numerous fixes and quality of life improvements across all of MCC. The full breakdown of features and updates will be coming next week with our launch blog, but we wanted to take some time today to call a few specific bits for extra details. Text chat filtering. This new feature was one that was present during Halo 4's flight, but we did not see a lot of feedback around it. For those who wish to limit who they can receive messages from, we have added a filtration by channel option, meaning you can still see text chat from all players if you want to, or you can limit it to just your teammates or even to your squad of players that you were actively searching with. This is a feature that many players have requested, and we are happy to get this in with the game update. Thank God. No more of that racist, homophobic bullshit. Crossplay for multiplayer. Crossplay will be available for multiplayer games when the update rolls out with Halo 4's launch. This means players will be able to invite friends from PC to play in Xbox parties and vice versa. As well, when playing multiplayer, you'll be able to play with a mix of players on any platform that supports MCC. This means that crossplay is supported in multiplayer, including social matchmaking, competitive matchmaking, and custom games, Firefight, including matchmaking and custom games, and Forge. Crossplay is not supported in campaign, including campaign playlists, and Spartan Ops. These areas where it is not supported are due to the complexities required of updating netcode and issues our test teams found, which we would need to resolve in order to get it up to par with what players would expect. We've seen a lot of questions around what is supported and want to be clear as possible about where crossplay will be available in MCC. So from the sounds of that, as an aside here, from the sounds of that, they're still working on campaign and Spartan Ops crossplay, and in my mind, it'll be coming eventually. But when Halo 4 releases on PC on Tuesday, and the update comes up across all of MCC, crossplay for all of multiplayer will be there. There you go. Oh my God. Dadams. Dude. I want free follows, please. Ranks and crossplay. There's been a lot of speculation and theories around ranks resetting when Halo 4 introduces crossplay, as the PC playlists have separate ranks than the Xbox playlists. Next Monday, November 16th at 12 p.m., we'll be taking ranked playlists offline for a maintenance window to unify the ranks. If players have played on both PC and Xbox, we will take the highest current rank for a playlist, and that will be your rank in a specific playlist. When traveling back and forth from Xbox to PC, your ranked level will be the same going forward as well. Yo! Jordan, thank you for the 8-month resub. You, sir, get a woo! Thank you so much, Jordan. Greatly appreciated. He says, sorry I'm late and missed the ban. It's okay, man. Welcome back. Our second Sword of Sanghelios. There you go. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a great Sunday. So, to be clear, we are not resetting ranks. We are streamlining the playlist so players can play on whichever platform they want and maintain the same rank using the highest one they have at the time of this maintenance window on Monday, ahead of Halo 4's launch. And finally, Season 4 content. When Halo 4 rolls out, a new season will become available. This includes a variety of content, including skins for Halo 3, Halo 4, and a lot of new nameplates for players to unlock. There's also some content that will be unlocked via challenges, one of which being reaching rank 20 in the Recon Slayer playlist for Halo 3. If you're already a rank 20, you will simply need to enter the search queue in the Recon Slayer playlist and the challenge will complete. You'll be awarded the skin. Recon Slayer and the associated challenge are only available for a short time, so make sure to hurry up and get to rank 20 if you want your skins. And that, ladies and gentlemen, does it for the regular news. And now it's time for COD and other games. Watch! Will, he's back.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't want this to sound weird, but I'm gonna make it sound weird. And originally I put like Optic comes back to daddy. You know?
Yeah.
Because technically it did. So let's talk about it. The Green Wall returns, Chicago's Call of Duty franchise to be rebranded as Optic. This is by Kevin Hitt of the Esports Observer. And I quote, "The Green Wall is back. Today, the Chicago Huntsmen, the team owned and managed by Energy Esports, is scheduled to announce that it'll be rebranded as Chicago Optic, according to sources close to the league. This revelation comes after a deal that saw Hector Rodriguez reacquire the Optic IP in a deal last month, leaving the Immortals Gaming Club slot nameless for a short time, only to then sell the slot to 100 Thieves. With this rebranding, the league has two of the most popular franchises back in the fold as it looks to move into its second season. The Huntsmen had a successful first campaign in the league with an overall third place finish, taking home a championship bracket check of $600,000 USD while sporting a regular season record of 21-9. The team went 75-44 in games won, which is good enough for third in the regular season standings. While the Call of Duty League did not expand in regards to the number of participating teams, team owners have been overwhelmingly supportive and positive about the direction of the league despite the challenges associated with the COVID-19 pandemic, such as having to cancel live events. In addition of 100 Thieves and now Optic are a signal to league owners and investors that the CDL is in a good position to scale. And an update to this story, following the release of the Esports Observer's story, Energy co-founder and co-CEO Hector Rodriguez officially announced that he has repurchased the Optic IP from Immortals Gaming Club. In a separate announcement video released by Optic Gaming featuring Rodriguez, the official name of the Call of Duty League franchise has been confirmed as Optic Chicago. And then he also, so Optic Gaming, the Twitter account, put out a tweet of their own with a video with Optic Hex in it. And it states, "Together we stand, together we fall. Together we are the Green Wall." And it was a great little 2-minute video. And it's funny because back when he sold it, or basically had to sell it to them, to the Immortals Gaming Club, he says in that video that, it's like basically only gone until I buy it back. It's literally what he did. That's his baby. He said it for the longest time that he loves it. I mean, he loves it right next to the amount of love that he has for his family. So it's another one of his babies. And congratulations, Hex. It's fucking awesome. You love to see it. You love to see it, Will. Optic is back. And not in an Ogla way, you know?
Yeah. Ogla was horrible. Now it's what, LA Optic?
No, now it's Chicago Optic.
Optic Chicago Optic. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. And finally, the last piece of COD and Other Games Watch news that we have is Enable announces his retirement of competitive Call of Duty. This is by Enable. He put out a YouTube video. You should go check it out. For those who don't know, Enable came from competitive Halo a long time ago, and has made a massive name for himself in the competitive Call of Duty space. But something that I completely failed to realize is that he actually never won a ring. He was one of the players that has never won a ring, like a world championship ring. They have won championships, but not a world championship. But yeah, and he said that he cannot talk about what he is getting into now. He is very excited for the opportunity that was given to him in terms of what's next. And he'll talk about it when he can. And he also said that instead of competing in standard competitive Call of Duty, what he wants to do as like a side thing is compete more in Warzone. So there is that. Because he said he wished that he did it more last year. And he said he still has that drive to compete. So yeah, he wants to compete a little bit more in Warzone, and along with the opportunity that has been given to him, which he can't talk about right now. But there's that. And that's it for COD and Other Games Watch. And wait.
I just want to say, with the Optic Gaming coming back,
yeah,
I was always like Optic with, like, last year I didn't care about them because they weren't actually Optic, right? It was just a name attached to a team.
Correct.
This year, with it being Hex and Scump and Formal back together and all them, like the Optic team, they were like my CLG when I came into Halo.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, these guys have been dominant for so long. I want someone to knock their asses out. Now that Optic's tied back to Chicago, I'm like, man, now I just want someone to crush Chicago's ass. Like, Like, I don't know what it is.
Oh, I kind of want this to be like a cool redemption story, to be honest. Now that the family's back together again.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, I'm just man, I don't know. They just that Optic name. It's gonna. Everyone jumps on the bandwagon,
Yeah,
and it's like,
true.
That's the thing. Like I think that's maybe what bugs me about it is like everyone is just. Even if they're not great, people are going to just be rooting for Optic no matter what, just because it's Optic. I'm like,
it's the green wall.
I just don't like it. I don't like the green wall.
Oh, man.
Not a fan.
Will just throwing out the hot takes. Holy shit. Prepare for the massive green wall hate to come your way, Will.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Marlon says Chicago has its gaming team back.
Yes.
So are you going to buy Optic gear now? Marlon, is that your plan? Like I said, though, I really like thoughts about Optic notwithstanding. Like I really like how Hex got his baby back. Like that's huge.
I'm happy for that aspect, and they belong in Call of Duty.
They do.
They always have been.
Yep.
So it is really cool that they're back. I'm just not going to be rooting for them in tournament play. I like that they're there. It's one of those things where, like, if you want to be the best, beat the best. And that's like the Optic Gaming name behind Hex and Scump and all them. It's just more fuel for that.
Sure.
Which is it just, I don't know.
I'm not going to lie to you, Will. I'm not going to lie to you. Their store is under construction right now. Their new store.
You're going to buy some Optic merch.
All I want one thing. One thing. All I want. Well, actually, maybe a couple things. I would love a Flex Fit hat because you know me. I love the Flex Fit hats. But what I really want is like a stealth black hoodie. That's what I want. Like I want just like a black hoodie, a comfy black hoodie with like a stealth black OG logo on it. Just that. Just a small one. That's all I want.
Well,
nothing over the top.
The thing with the CDL is most of the teams all have to have the same kind of merch.
Sure.
Like, I don't know if you noticed. There's not much variation team to team.
Yeah. But Optic, to me, Optic Gaming is their own brand as well, But they have to. That's the thing. If the CDL store, you have to operate within the CDL rules. Well,
now we've seen Minnesota go with like alt. Like you can probably outsource to other things. Like Minnesota went with that alt brand or whatever, and it was.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And 100 Thieves aren't going to do the same thing either because 100 Thieves are a lifestyle brand as well. So they're going
to have their own stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you're looking at the official CDL stuff, it's all going to be what the CDL will put out.
Sure. But then also, if you look at Envy, like the Dallas Empire is Envy. Like that's who they are.
Yep.
And Dallas Empire is completely separate in a sense that Team Envious is not a Call of Duty team. The Dallas Empire are a Call of Duty team. But yes, I understand where you're coming from too. And then Justin said, Optic gave me PTSD from the beginning of Halo 5. Oh, that's true. They were a fucking dumpster fire at the beginning of Halo 5. And then they picked up the championship team of CLG, and then it was just like, hey, fucking see you later, fuckers. And then Justin also says, I agree with both of you. I want to see that wall fall, but I'm also glad to see the wall back. And then Marlon said, I want one of everything.
I'm definitely, if I can get my hands on it, I'm buying some Thieves merch.
Oh yeah,
that's the next thing I'm excited for.
Yeah,
I want that. I want that stuff.
So good. Holy shit, that logo just looks so good.
They are now my secondary team.
Okay. Okay. All right. I can respect that.
They got some building to do, but
Sure. I just like their logo's dope as shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that does it for COD and Other Games Watch, which means it's time for Will's Adventures Within the Destinyverse.
Bunchieverse.
And other games too. Will, what'd you? I see the fucking that back compat title on there. I see that shit. What'd you play this week, my friend?
All right. First off, I'm gonna start with Modern Warfare.
Wait. Before you even get into that, you didn't get Cold War?
No, I didn't get Cold War.
It's okay.
I honestly wasn't impressed by the beta, and it just wasn't a day one purchase for me. Maybe in the future here.
Sure.
But yeah, the fact that I can still play Warzone without Cold War, and that's what most of my friends on Call of Duty play. Hold on.
Justin says, Taylor just mimicked you doing the Will's Adventures. Can you tell I usually spend my Sundays doing it? Fucking A.
Oh, that's great. That is great.
Tell Taylor that we say hello as well.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
That's fucking, God damn it.
But so yeah, back Modern Warfare, played a lot of Warzone. I'm not great at Warzone.
Okay.
I die a lot, but Joey and I had the sickest game. It was coming down to final circle, and we were like up on this little tower. Just, we had height advantage. We were seeing where people were going, knowing that we could rotate if we needed to, or parachute off the tower. Well, the circle hits, and we have to move. Let's just say northeast. So we parachute north off the tower, and I get shot and die from behind because someone was literally camping under our tower that we couldn't see.
Okay.
And they just shot me as we flew off.
Sure.
So Joey lands, and now there's someone at his building that he landed at. The people behind him, there's 2 snipers up on the hill, and the gas starts moving in. And he's like, I'm stuck. He's getting shot. So at that house, there was a buy station. He bought me back in.
Okay.
But died out in the gas, by getting shot.
Oh shit.
So he's like, dude, just pull your chute and float up there till the final circle. All right. So I pull my chute.
Oh yeah. All you have is a pistol.
All I have is a pistol. Yep. So I'm floating up there. And I can see the 2 snipers on the hill, and they get engaged in a fight with another team. And this is like, I'm just kind of just watching the fights go down. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of like on the edge of the circle, and I finally have to land. And I didn't see the snipers die, so I don't know if they're still there or not. But I land, and I got the circle, the moving circle at the end, popped to my back. So I just start backing in with the circle. I'm looking for gear too. Like, is there a gun on the ground? Like, a bunch of people just died around here.
Yeah.
So I come over this little ridge, and there's literally an M13, which is one of the best Warzone guns. Custom made M13, armor satchel, all the ammo I could want.
Wow.
So I just pick up the M13 in the armor satchel, pop the armor, pop back over the hill. I see one dude. I laser him. He goes down. I then okay. If there's a team over there, I have to rotate around because I can see there's only 3 people left. So I rotate around to the other side, pop up again, and the teammate is just literally sprinting towards where I was. I lasered him, and we won the match. And I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, it was crazy. That's awesome. That floating strat won because there was 9 people left, and by the time I landed, there was 3.
That's awesome.
Holy shit. It was just stars aligned for that win to happen. It was nuts.
That is awesome.
But yes, so that was. I also played a lot with Marmar. I believe we played this weekend. I'm losing track of time. I played with Marmar. I played with Just Josh Ogre, that 80 stream, whatever name he's going by, and Hero Spartan as well. We played some Shipment and whatnot. So that was a good time. That was a good time. Let's see. I played some Halo 5 on the Series X. It does play a lot better. It's smooth. It's buttery. It's crisp. I like it. I like it a lot.
Sick.
You can definitely see the detail is the graphics upgrade. They didn't actually upgrade the graphics, but the fact that it's running smoother, the refresh rate is really nice. It feels smoother. Things just look a lot better.
They do. It feels like a different game.
It does. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I just did some social matchmaking. The aiming is much smoother too. I noticed. I feel like I'm not moving as fast, which is weird. But
I was gonna say a lot of the pro players and whatnot are talking about how it feels like heavy aim's gone.
Yeah.
So the question of whether or not it is gone, right? That kind of leaves things up for debate. As it gets into more people's households, I'm excited to see what other people are talking about it. And it'd be funny if it literally was just a hardware constraint that was causing this to happen.
That's what it feels like.
Right. So, and again, for those who don't know, Halo 5 did not receive an official update for the Series S and X. Like, it just didn't. It wasn't being worked on or anything like that. MCC is getting an official update on Tuesday, but Halo 5 did not. It's just taking advantage of the power that it's been given. And that power makes it look and play remarkably better. So yeah, I totally believe at this point it was a hardware limitation. Like Halo 5 was just built. How do you want it too powerful for the machine? You know, it made up too many resources. Like even the menus when you like open a pack, like a gold pack, you know, it'd pop up on your screen. Yep. And then like the cards would just like appear. Now, like the pack comes up, it slams down, and the cards like bounce out. Like it's completely different. It is the UI. Oh, it's so much more crisp. I just go play Halo 5 on a Series X if you have the ability to, or even on a Series S if it's better as well. Justin says, I've been grinding some Fall Guys. Just such a great chill game. And then he says, I understand 343 doing a full update for MCC, give people almost every Halo 1 hub. Great for Xbox and Halo as a whole. Absolutely. And I'm excited because, I mean, we talked about it before, and I'll say it again, is that for Justin, you and others as well that currently do not have a gaming PC, I literally just kept community playdates on Xbox because I wanted to give most of the people the opportunity to play, right? On Tuesday, finally, years later, I mean, it hasn't been years since it's been on PC, but I'm just talking about in general, crossplay is finally coming. And man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, Will, before you continue, do you mind if I derail for a second? Because something I just saw on Twitter popped up. Go for it. So back into COD and Other Games Watch just for a hot second. Scump put out a couple tweets. First one is, I haven't spoken on this publicly really, but I was fined for playing Raid Shadow Legends during a sponsored stream. It was during the off season as well, which makes it worse. My channels are my channels. I should be able to do what I please, but apparently I can't. Another tweet. The CDL also made us sign a player contract, I put that in quotes because he puts it in quotes in his tweet, in front of them without allowing us to run it by our lawyers at the Player Summit. It was a, quote, sign it now or you can't play at Minnesota, quote, type of exchange. I'm probably going to get fined for this too, just letting y'all know. Huh. That's really shitty. Yep. Yeah. Agreed. If you can't, yeah, that's, yep. Yep. So that's, there is something to the fact that the players represent the CDL, right? Mm-hmm. But to find a player for playing another game when there's no season going on, nope. We're waiting for Cold War. Yep. And you don't know what it's going to be like because of COVID. Yeah. So does that mean the CDL does that mean the CDL owns Hex's podcast? Does that mean the CDL? Right. But what are they trying to? Hex isn't a player. Right. I know. I'm just saying, but he's part of the CDL. That would technically be content created under a CDL name. Yep. Justin says that's garbage. He worked to build his brand. If he wants to stream himself making toast, that's his right. Unless he's getting paid on that specific stream to show off their game. Absolutely. That's the thing. That's what he's saying is it was a Raid Shadow Legends sponsored stream. Yes. They sponsored him to play it. Correct. So he made money. But this, you know what this sounds like to me? And I really hope this is not the case. This sounds like an NCAA bullshit going on right now, where players are not being paid for their likeness and for them doing things outside of the league. That's what this sounds like to me. The NCAA is a shit show when it comes to not allowing their players to get paid via other means, via sponsorships or anything. You can't sell your jerseys. You can't. Nope. Basically, if there's a
your like even like the photos, right? Like
Yep,
you
and
can't do anything.
Now
it all
there
goes
has
to
been no, there has been a law change though, or maybe not a law, a rule change to where now they can be paid for their likeness. But it took this long to get to that point. Yes, Justin, that's literally it. He said thought a lot of that recently got overturned in courts though. Absolutely, yep, it did. Recently.
But that was recently, very recently. This went on for years though. Where I mean, you're basically taking advantage of college athletes, and I like that. Thinking about it too, like the old NCAA video games,
and they never got paid a penny.
Yeah, those players never got anything for that. You know, it's nuts.
Yep. So it's really fucking shitty that this is what this sounds like in an esports sense. So if this is true, if it's going down that path, hey CDL, go fuck yourself, and you need to fix your shit, because that's not. Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh.
Yeah, that's messed up. I'm glad Scump is talking about it. That's the only way things get out there. And he's probably in a position where he's like, I don't care if I get fined. I want this to be known.
I was gonna say,
so
good for him.
We'll see what comes of it. Hopefully that changes.
I was gonna say, we talk about all the time where we wish there was more transparency in things that were happening. And I know that we know that there can't be transparency everywhere. We understand that it's legalese, but right. Like you said, Will, like Justin said, good on him for fucking doing it. That's yeah. Otherwise, who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
What else did you play?
All right. I'll start off with, we played For the King for our Wednesday J&J stream.
Wednesday's BJ's.
BJ's, yeah. We learned about some mechanics that we didn't know about before, which is pretty cool. We have more story to go. It's a really fun co-op game. Just sit back and play with you guys. So
we almost got destroyed a few times.
Almost.
Yep. That game's fun as shit.
Yeah. We're you know what we kind of shifted gears on is we used to really pay attention to the levels of the enemies we were going after. Like, we had just gotten level 6 and we're like, let's go take on these level 6 enemies. And some of them were like level 7s with their like the companions they had, and we didn't really pay attention to that. We're just barging in and we're like, oh shit. But we're making it through. We learned about healing items and getting you those the pipe item that upgrades how much health you can restore.
It's so stupid. You get basically full health now based off of one healing item.
Yeah, which is nice. It's really nice.
That game's dope as shit.
Yeah, it's really well put together.
Yes. And it's free on Game Pass.
Yes, on Games Pass.
Not an ad. But seriously, go play it. The game's fun as fuck.
So after we played For the King, you guys were like, we're going to bed, whatever. I was like, you know what? I'm going to play some more games. So I had this downloading in the background, also on Games Pass. It's Fight Night Champions.
Fight Night Champions.
An old 360 game that I had played long ago. And I was like, you know what? I want another boxing game. I want to play a boxing game again.
Sure.
So I downloaded it. I got through a crap ton of the stuff. I think I was up to like 2 a.m.
Jesus
playing.
Christ.
Oh, Fight Night, yes, Jordan. Good old Fight Night. And this one, I wish they would have one of the games where you actually got to create your character and make your way through like the boxing ranks. This one has more of like a storyline, like you know, what, like all the Frostbite Madden games that had the I forget what it's called. But Madden had their storyline kind of like that, where you don't really get to choose what happens. It's just you fight. So it's literally just fight after fight after fight. I'm currently at the final fight. I beat the game in like 2 days, but I didn't finish the final fight. So it's really difficult. You have to go like all 12 rounds, and you only get like you can get knocked down 3 times. The 4th time you get knocked down and you can't get up. So it's really tough. It's really tough. But Jesus. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat Fight Night.
Fuck eventually. Yeah, dude.
And then the big one, Destiny 2 Beyond Light. I don't know if you want to go through your games and we can talk about Destiny 2. That way it can be one collective.
Sure. That sounds good to me. So I played Dirt 5 on the Series X, and there are I've seen a lot of outlets talk about it. There are a lot of things that are still being worked on, like visual inconsistencies in that game.
Oh,
So I would not recommend buying it right now. I'm liking it. I'm having a good time because it's just another dirt and it's another racing game. So of course I'm liking it, but yeah, I would just wait. And the funny thing is that, so I'm not a huge Rumble fan when it comes to like FPSs and whatnot, but when it comes to racing games, I like feeling the Rumble. The Rumble literally just doesn't work.
Oh,
Like it works in other games. I've tested in with the same controllers. Literally in Dirt 5, the Rumble doesn't work, so that's fun. Played For the King, like you talked about earlier. The game's awesome. And then I played Sackboy: A Big Adventure on the PlayStation 5, and I'm playing it with my wife. And it's just a traditional cutesy platformer, but the soundtrack in that game is fucking phenomenal. And to the point where, like, Uptown Funk is in that game, Will. Like, Uptown Funk is catered to a full level of that game, where the level is to the beat of that song.
Jesus.
It is fucking crazy how good that soundtrack is. Not because of that song, but like, oh my God, that game is fantastic. Justin says, I straight up can't play any game without Rumble. I know it's supposed to help you in FPSs, but I never know I'm being shot. No, it's fine. It's personal preference, right? To me, the reason why I don't play it in FPSs is because I don't want it to be like a hindrance. Like, I feel like this is going to sound so stupid, but I feel like if I'm being shot at and I feel the rumble, then my shot's going to be even more off. So I just turn it off. That's literally the only reason why. But in driving games, I like feeling that. This is going to sound so stupid because I play racing games with a controller, but I like feeling that little more of a connection to the road, and you feel the car, like different cars have different rumble features and whatnot. So it's just, to me, that's really cool. Also, in terms of Sackboy, the costumes are fucking cool. And so there's an Elvis costume that I'm currently wearing.
Oh,
and like,
nice.
Considering how good that game looks, all of the texture and detail of the costume comes out as well. Dude, I'm praising a fucking platformer of a game that from the outside looking in just looks like a throw-in launch title. Like, that's what it looks like. And yeah, the game is not incredibly difficult or anything like that, but it just does some really cool things. It does cool things that like Rayman Legends did. Like with the syncing of the music to the level itself. Like, there's just so many cool things happening in that game. So definitely recommend it, especially in a co-op setting. Online co-op will be coming in a later update is what I've heard, but my wife and I are just playing couch co-op, so it's not a big deal from that point. And then, yes, the big one, Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Will, you've clearly played a lot more than I have over the past week. So I'll just quickly say what I've done, and then you run into it as well. So, Will, you and I beat the campaign together. The standard, like, Beyond Light storyline with the cutscenes, as of right now, I believe we have finished. Like, we quote unquote defeated the big bad, but as we'll talk about, I don't think we've actually defeated the big bad.
Sure.
Like, I have my hypothesis of what happened. And then, yeah, so now we're in the, not necessarily the end game, but I'm going to call this like the middle game.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where I'm at currently. Still have a lot of quests to do. Working on completing bounties. I just don't have a lot of time to play, obviously, but Will, what have you been up to in Destiny 2?
Yeah. So we beat the campaign. After you beat that, you get a quest line called Born in Darkness.
Yes.
And Born in Darkness has 3 parts, each consisting of 5 quest steps, except the last one is like, I think 2 or 3 quest steps. So actually, I ran through all those yesterday.
Thanks for waiting for me. I appreciate you.
I was going to go back and do them with you. It's a lot of... I
appreciate you, Will. Thank you for doing that, though.
Honestly, it's a lot of, like, kill this many enemies with stasis in this area.
Yeah. Course
and I think it's easier to do solo because when you're running with a group, everyone's just killing everything.
Sure.
And it's harder to get your anyway. I'll definitely run through it with you still. But I've been doing bounties. I'm up to I'm in the 20s now for my season pass rank.
Nice.
I got the catalyst for No Time to Explain.
Very nice.
I also went into the Crucible. What's that?
What does the catalyst add? I didn't look into it.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I just went for it because I had the quest for it.
It's
I was just doing
good.
the quests that are up there. I played some Crucible, so the competitive playlist actually has a chance to drop prime engrams. So right now, that's the thing to grind.
Okay.
Because people want to get raid ready. I think it's going to be 12:30 is the raid.
Okay.
Only for the first week. Then after the first week, it goes up to 12:50.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm at 12:22 after playing all day yesterday.
Nice.
It's definitely a grind. It's definitely I honestly was not tired. I stopped playing Destiny at 3 a.m. this morning. And I was not tired. My mind was literally just spent on the game. I played from noon to 3 in the morning of Destiny, taking breaks here and there, eating, getting away from the computer. But I played a lot of fucking Destiny yesterday.
That's
and
insane.
Josh, you have to do that Born in Darkness quest line. It does add more to the story.
Sure.
Which is, I only did the first step, and then that's what kept me going. Is like, shit, I need to know now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's we'll have to run through it. We're definitely playing today.
Perfect.
And I just need more prime engrams to get raid ready. I'm trying to get a raid group together for day 1 next Saturday.
Wow.
On PC. Did you get the DM from Zarners?
Yes, I did. I'm in that group.
So, yep, we're looking. We're going to be joining that clan. Hopefully, there's other raiders that might want to join up. We might just be with a random group. But yeah, they have a day 1 raid group ready to go already, and I don't know. I want to find more. I want to raid on day 1 because if you complete it within the first 24 hours, you get a special emblem. And I've never done that. I want to do it once, say I did a day 1 raid,
Absolutely.
So, yeah, Destiny 2 Beyond Light. The snow map is cool. I do get a little annoyed at this point with the dynamic weather. It was cool at first.
Yeah.
Now I'm just trying to go somewhere and the dynamic weather comes in. I'm like, oh shit, where do I go?
Yeah.
I can't see across the map. But it is a cool effect. Yeah. You ready for the raid? Well, almost. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited. And so you think there's more with the story. What were your thoughts, Josh?
So, spoiler alert. Just gonna state that right now. So you stasis freeze the bitch at the end, right? Remember? Yeah. Okay. But you don't blow her up. She just sits there. I don't think she's dead. I just don't.
Okay.
I feel like this is a Game of Thrones situation where you don't see somebody die, they're not dead. And frankly, we didn't see her die. Because every other enemy that we put in stasis, you blow them up, right? And they're gone.
Yeah.
And this Aramis, right? I think that's her name.
Yep.
Yeah, we put her in stasis at the end of the campaign, but you don't actually destroy her or anything. She just sits there. Something tells me that we as Guardians are powerful enough to control it, or so we believe. We're able to control it, and considering she's not exploded or anything, I don't know. I can just envision a scene in my head where she starts to glow a little bit, or you see this glowing portion of her, and then eventually the stasis starts to go away, and then she's able to control it. It's just a scene in my head.
We've seen in raids, the bosses are usually a little larger than life.
Yep.
My mind went to, she could be the campaign state. She isn't dead.
There we go.
Well,
Where
we
can I
could
ask
totally
where it states that? Like we're talking about spoilers right now, so again, spoiler alert. But yeah, does it state where?
There was. We have a little bit more to go with the Born in Darkness quest line.
True. I mean,
for
I
you,
have a lot
Josh.
more. Yeah, I have a lot more.
So, my thought was that like maybe she is going to be consumed by the darkness, and then she's gonna pop up in the raid as like this giant thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. It totally makes sense. And then Justin says, "Ah, yes, orbs and magic or something. Destiny. It's great. It's fucking great." And yeah, we're talking about spoilers right now, Dave. As I imagine you've already beat the campaign and everything. Yeah, Dave is back. He says, "Yo, your boy just woke up. I missed the Destiny 2 talk. You did not miss it, as Justin said." And then Dave, welcome our second Sword of Sanghelios. It's good to see you, bud. The thing that I like too is that we got more information about the stranger. Like, and it sucks because I talked about this when we were playing together the other day, is that it sucks that it feels like a lot of this is coming from text that you have to read. In terms of like the splash text of when you're about to accept a quest or whatever. But regardless, it is really cool that we're finally getting information about who she is and this multiple timeline scenario that she's been going through. And yeah, it kind of goes into that whole, I mean, I know it's not the same thing, but you remember Osiris and the, what the fuck he was doing?
Yeah, like the infinite forest
there
and whatnot.
The forest. Yes, the infinite forest. Yeah. So those types of scenarios and whatnot. But Dave says, "I finished the main line. The side quests never fucking end." Agreed. Justin says, "I don't understand the story of that game. Maybe when I build a PC, I'll dive in and catch up." Absolutely. And also, even if you don't build a PC, they did say that crossplay will be coming in the future. It is something that they're working on. So there you go. Marlon says, "The mission after you ice her, you go after one of her followers, and she says the darkness is going to bring her back with more power." There it is. Dave says, "You can always look up lore videos." Yeah, it's true statement.
My name is Bife.
Yep, my name is Bife. Great YouTuber. There's still cross save? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So like when the Series X and S update comes out in December, like I'm excited to play in the living room and then go back to the PC in here if I need to. So cross save is fucking cool. Maybe you'll jump in when it hits Game Pass. It already has hit Game Pass. It's already there. Beyond Light is in there too. That is a crazy thing to me too, is that not only is Destiny 2 on Destiny 2 is free to play anyway, but Destiny 2 on Game Pass includes everything and Beyond Light. Like, that's fucking insane. So yeah, you have so much to play. Yeah, it is absolutely on Game Pass right now. You got to get Game Pass. Agreed, man. You got to get that Game Pass. But yeah, Destiny 2. They want you to buy that season pass. Oh yeah. Oh, Game Pass is everything but the season pass. Season of the Hunt starts next week. Did you watch the launch trailer for that, Will?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, it came out 2 days ago and I had no idea. But yeah, the Season of the Hunt trailer came out.
I was so wrapped up in Beyond Light that I had no idea. I'm gonna YouTube that right now.
Yep.
Get it ready to go.
Yep, it's pretty good. Want a possible spoiler of what we could be fighting? We'll leave it up to you.
In the raid,
let's leave it up to chance. Let's just leave it up to chance. Just see what happens.
See what happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be jumping into a blind. Let's just see what happens. Oh yeah, Dave says, "I just want to see Crow, goddammit. He better not be hurting Ada. He better not be hurting Ada." I doubt he is. I don't think he remembers anything that happened to him, to be honest. The Crow being Aldrin Sov, for those who are not aware, who is now potentially a Guardian. So.
Yeah. What?
I know, right? It's going to be even crazier, but you're going to shoot Crow in the foot, Marlon? Oh my God. There's a lore book of people bullying him. Poor guy. For the rest of the story duration, he's going to shoot Crow in the foot.
Pop.
Yep.
Get that hand cannon out.
Yeah, fuck you, Aldrin. But yeah, D2, we're back. Feels good. Shooting's great. Environments are cool. The Braytech facilities are cool.
Yes.
Yeah, just the environments are cool. And I'm not a huge snow guy. I mean, in real life too, but like in terms of video games, I feel like there hasn't been a lot of games that have done snow in different ways, in cool environment ways. So I think D2 Beyond Light has done a great job in putting their environment artists to work on creating some really cool places to fight in and all that. What I would say, and I complained about this to you, Will, a lot as well, is that I believe there should be more fast travel points. Not just on Europa, but like in the tower as well. There should be one on the right side of the tower, but there's not. But yeah, just a couple more fast travel points at the corners of the map, or like the top north, top bottom south, far east, far west. You know, there should be fast travel points. Why do you need to go to the right? Xur? No, because you get
you don't need to, but
you get Prime Gaming stuff from the shipwright, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
and then Trials is over there. I know we're not Trials people, but still.
Yeah, it's just giving people options instead of having to run over there when you have to run over there. That's all it is. Just give people more options. My Titan is all ready for the snow. I love the new map. There are a lot of hidden secrets still getting discovered. I believe after the raid we'll get more. I wouldn't be surprised either. Xur's in the tower for those who don't know. Is he in there right now?
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed by his wares this week.
I mean, I just need to fucking do something with my cipher.
Well, that freaking thing is still flashing in the tower.
It's fucking annoying. All right, cool. Oh. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm having a great time. With how they did Last Wish, I wouldn't be surprised if we got some cool additions into Europa. Yeah, like when Last Wish was done, like they released a new strike right away and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Dave says, I like the Crucible and Gambit changes.
Gambit's nice. It's only one round now.
Thank God.
Instead of 3.
It did take forever before.
They disabled the Wither Horde. Yes, they did. There was an issue with it, I believe.
Yep.
After the update.
Yep. A lot of cool stuff in Destiny.
Oh, you can get an exotic cipher quest from Xur. So you can use your exotic cipher and then get a quest to have one for the next week.
Sounds good to me. I like that.
That's actually pretty smart.
I might do that. It's too good. That is the issue. LOL.
Well, yeah.
Rip. Yeah. Anything else you want to mention about D2 before we move on?
No, I'm good.
All right. I'll just say that in not terms of D2, I'm hoping to maybe start Valhalla this week as well, because I've yet to turn the game on. But yeah, that's it. Will, it's time for some shout outs. Shout out to everyone who joined in the community played it that we did not have. So there's that. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. Duststorm subbed last week at the tail end, so we didn't get that. So thank you, Duststorm. Greatly appreciated. And Jordan with the 8-month resub as well. Thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciated. Happy belated birthday to Golden Boy, which took place over the last week. And then happy belated 16th birthday to Halo 2, arguably the worst Halo that has ever been made. Just kidding. And then happy 19th birthday as of today to Halo 1, which is the worst Halo that has ever been created. In other words, fuck you, Silos.
Don't do it to him.
I'm just kidding. I got to do it to him. Dave says, you better watch yourself. No, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'll do? I'll watch myself. I will go into the bathroom. I'm gonna have a glass of water, okay? And they're going to be metaphorically, they're going to be your tears. And then I'm going to go in the bathroom and I'm going to look at myself in the mirror while I drink your metaphorical tears. Dave, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So that's how I'm going to watch myself. That's it for the shoutouts. Community creations. We have Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. We have clips of the week number 80 by High Tech Redneck. That should go out tomorrow. We have the female Halo community Discord server. This is by Lady Echidna, and she states, created a Discord for females in the Halo community. The purpose is to encourage one another to compete and create content in a positive environment. It's a work in progress, but let me know if you would like to join. If you haven't already and are interested in joining, sending Lady Echidna a DM, and she will get back to you with an invite link ASAP. So please do so. Then we have Stream Easy for Halo CE LAN streaming. This is by Hurley and Insidious, talking about Halo CE. And finally, we have the Halo Community Spotlight. This is by Snickerdoodle. All the links will be provided in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. ! Show notes in the chat. Will! We've reached the end.
We're there.
We are there. We have more Destiny to play. Therefore, would you please plug the show?
You can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher, and Spotify, and others as well. Leave us a review and let others know about the show. You can join the Discord, join the community discussion. Lots of great talk going on over there. We did a little giveaway this last week. Congrats to Voodoo McMahon for winning. He ended up giving the code to his brother who did not have Game Pass, so pretty cool.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. We do have our Xbox Club or Spartan Company. Hopefully those come back in Infinite where we can actually do things with them. We are on social, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook,
we're on
Twitch. YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Oh, man. Stumbling over my own words here. Come find us. Just search HCS Pro Talk. Plug it into Google. All of our stuff pops up. We do have our own website, which includes our merch. If you want to check that out, it's there, hcsprotalk.com. That's all I got.
Justin says, have a great day, guys. Justin, you better be fucking sticking around for these jokes and puns because you're the ones that provided it to us. Okay,
yep,
motherfucker.
We got the after show coming up shortly.
Yes, as in like basically right now. And then Marlon says, Halo 1 is love and life, LOL. Without it, where will we be? A world without the dominant FPS genre on console? Nah. Halo set a standard many companies try to duplicate to this day. It's a true statement. I have a lot of admiration towards Halo 1. Just not its multiplayer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for episode 153 of HCS Pro Talk. I want to thank you very much for listening. I want to thank you very much for watching the live show. Thank you. Hope you guys had a great time and have a great rest of your weekend and week. We'll catch you next week where we're going to talk about some more stuff and probably some more Destiny too as well because duh. And hey, Will, you said the raid releases on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So in other words, we're going to talk about Will's first raid experience.
If I can get a team, that's the thing I'm worried about.
Oh, I bet you'll be able to get one.
Right, 6 Guardians running that can cooperate.
I bet you'll be able to get one. All right, folks. If you're watching live, we got the after show after this. If you're not watching live and you're listening, then sorry. All right, we'll talk to you next week. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye. All right. After show. How's that for an introduction? Marlon says, if I can jump on a PC, I will do it with you guys. There you go. Jordan says, got an HC FFA win.
I'm assuming you're talking Cold War. Hardcore FFA.
It sounds like it. That's awesome. So, okay. After showtime, because neither of us have the game, I'm just going to ask people in chat. How is Cold War? How are you guys enjoying, not enjoying Cold War? Campaign, multiplayer, zombies, the whole spiel. What do you think? I see Maddie in the Discord talking about how the choppers are fucking terrible. But says multiplayer and zombies are great, says Jordan. Okay. Multiplayer and zombies are great. Have you played through the campaign at all? I'm genuinely excited about a campaign in that game. It looks good. It looks good. Maddie literally tweeted out 12 minutes ago, the players in the CDL need to get a union to represent them already. Agreed.
Yes.
Especially if we're going to be dealing with this NCAA type bullshit.
Yeah, they need a like the NFL Players Association. They need a Call of Duty Players Association.
Yep. Absolutely. What the fuck? I don't know why I even looked at that.
What do we want to know?
It was just a stupid video. What? What do you mean? I wasn't yelling. Calm down. You didn't hear anything. Exactly. All right, you want to do jokes and puns, Will? Even though it's me that's going to be doing them. All right. The pun of the day for Monday, November 9th was, after a long time waiting for the bowling alley to open, we eventually got the ball rolling. The joke of the day for Monday was, I wasn't surprised when the price of balloons went up. There's always inflation in that business.
Nice.
Yeah. For Tuesday, the pun was, refusing to go to the gym counts as resistance training, right? Eh? The joke of the day for Tuesday was, why can't dogs get MRIs?
I have no idea.
Chat, why can't dogs get MRIs? Because only, okay, Jordan, I'll give it to you, because only CAT scan. Get it?
Oh, sure. I mean, I get it, but come on. It's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Oh, my God. For Wednesday, the pun was, I couldn't work out how to fasten my seatbelt for ages, but then one day it just clicked.
That's an old one, too.
It is. True. True statement. For Wednesday, the joke was, a doctor broke his leg when he was auditioning for a play. Luckily, he still made the cast.
Okay. I haven't heard that one. That one's decent.
All right. For Thursday, the pun was, I gave all my dead batteries away. They were free of charge.
I've heard that one before, too.
Yeah, same. The joke for Thursday was, when does a farmer dance?
Just felt like clicking the calendar
It's
back
fun,
together.
man. It's like a pen, you know, like the top of a pen when you click a pen. That's what it feels like.
When does a farmer dance?
When does a farmer dance?
Whenever the fuck he wants to. I don't know.
When the beat drops.
Oh. Just like beats.
Yes.
And beats.
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 Beats. That was my beat right there. For Friday, the pun is, or was, it was cold in the bedroom, so I laid down in the fireplace and slept like a log.
He set himself on fire?
Apparently, fucking idiot. For Friday, the joke was, people can't say that people can say that zebras are carnivores, but they'd be lying.
Because, you know. Lions.
Rawr. For the weekend, the pun of the day is, I understand how gems are made. The concept is crystal clear to me. And then the joke for the weekend is, why was the vegetable lonely? realistically, this should state, why was the fruit lonely? But whatever.
I gotta do something with tomatoes then, right?
Nope.
Oh.
It does have to do with the fruit, though.
I don't know, man. My brain's not working today.
It's okay. It had no pear.
Oh.
Yeah. Fucking lame ass. Oh, Justin. Justin. Lovelish. That's all I got. That's all I got.
I need an energy drink or something, man. I'm tired.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like I could sleep a little bit longer.
Just over here yawning every minute and a half.
I feel you, because I've been holding one back. And I just
let it go.
I almost
Let it
did.
go.
I almost did. It was close. Whew.
Justin says it's going to be hard to find something more annoying for 2021.
I believe in you, Justin. I believe in you. And I will have just as much disgust then as I do now. I can promise you that. Oh my God. Oh, here comes the yawn.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, they're jokes and puns. I mean, dad jokes are they're pretty much, yeah, dad jokes.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point.
Did anyone see the, God, I forgot who posted the video, but the person who unlocked the Easter egg in Cold War Zombies with the zombies having a dance party. And it shows the meme of like the soldiers carrying, you know how like they were dancing down the stairs while they were carrying the casket meme?
Oh,
like there's like a crate on 4 zombies and they're doing that dance in the freaking.
Wow. Because of course they did. Of course they did.
Yeah, yeah. It was a cool Easter egg that I wish I would have known who. I would have sent you to the clip.
Oh. But yeah, community playdate on Tuesday, crossplay in MCC. Finally. Can't wait. Justin says, I'm trying to stay strong and not buy Cold War. Same. Because I just don't know when I'd have time to play it. If ever. Jordan says, one of us. Actually, you know what would be cool, Will?
What's that? What are you thinking?
Let's wait till Black Friday.
See if it's on sale.
Because that's usually what happens. And if it does go on sale, we should get it, because when we're done with For the King, we could play zombies.
We could
do that.
It's an idea.
For Wednesday's BJs, we could play Cold War Zombies.
We need a new name for that. Come on.
No. That's perfect. No, but seriously, let's wait and see about Black Friday and see if it goes on sale, because typically the new COD release always goes on sale for Black Friday. I hope it does.
It usually does for console. I'm not sure about PC.
Good point.
Mm.
I mean, hey, 2 things. 1, it is crossplay. And 2, the box.
Yeah, I'd rather have it on PC though.
I don't blame you.
I need my keyboard and mouse now.
True, you do play in KBM. All right, folks. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Apparently, each gun feels different. What do you mean?
On the PS5,
PS5
the triggers.
Yeah. It's weird, man. It's all in software. They're adaptive triggers. It's all in software. It's fucking bizarre. Because it's in Sackboy as well.
Honestly, I would just turn it off. It's not something I would use.
Sure. It's just fucking bizarre. Yeah. You assume someone will create mods for PC eventually? Oh, probably. Probably. They can just pick up a controller. True. All right, folks. That is going to do it for the episode 153 live show and after show for that matter. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Oh my God, another fucking yawn. Oh, fuck.
Josh, I got a question for you.
Oh, shit.
Do you have a coffee grinder?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
Why?
Because I bought coffee beans.
Yeah.
And I need to grind those beans, and I don't have a coffee grinder, so.
What the fuck? Go buy a coffee grinder.
I will. I was just wondering if someone had one for ease of access. You know, I gotta try it.
I just buy a ground coffee.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
You know, it is.
I thought I'd be cool and get beans and be like, you know, it's gonna be more fresh because they're beans and freshly ground.
You're the cool person who bought beans without a coffee grinder.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, the original plant Joey owns all that stuff. French press, coffee grinder, all that. Wow. But we haven't been able to connect, and I really want to try this freaking coffee. So,
well, that sounds good. What coffee?
Just chew them up. Dr. Lupo's Lifeline beans.
Oh, I have his Murder Free Roast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I've bought a lot of stuff from that company now.
Kings Coast. Yeah, I heard they're pretty good.
They are
pretty
really
good.
They're really good.
Dr. Lupo in Tarkov has his own streamer item too, and it's just called, it's like Dr. Lupo's Mega Beans or something like that. Jesus or Giant Christ. Beans. I'm like, yes. Perfect.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
all right.
Another yawn.
Should we get going?
I think we should.
I think it's that time.
I think it is too. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with some more shit to talk about. And more Destiny to talk about, obviously, because, you know, it's the hotness. All right, folks, we'll see you next week. But until then, again,